We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Here's Wilson to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards there for number 15.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
I got you, boy.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10.
Bandit. Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team, and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Hey, Mulaney! Keep it up, keep it up. Alert, alert, alert.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Check. Showing up.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with McAllister. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Back deep, Alex Erickson. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Shadow! 53! You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Yeah, that's right.
Now a play fake. Brady. Dancing to his left. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
Hey, ball 66. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47. Set the tone.
Now Brady.
Defense, let's go.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Second and 9.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Brady to throw again.
Check Mike 47. Right here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Play action. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Nice play call right there, and off the play-action fake, he bootlegged out to his right, and I really like the patience he showed handling the fake to make the defense buy it. Then I love how he zeroed in on his man coming all the way across the formation and stuck it on him for a nice gain.
Now Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
22, Mike 22. Check, 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 check. Mike 22.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
I got you.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Mike 38, Mike 38. Regular.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember,
Touchdown, Washington! Robert Tonyan, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yo.
Wilson. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Record. Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson flushed out right. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Up the middle they go with McAllister. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Mike 22. Watch twist.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Wilson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. You're trapped.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Here we go, here we go. Hey, zero,
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Bring it, bring it. Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
Wilson will throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they midfield. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Let's see what you got. Mike 38, Mike 38. Hey, 66. Our time. This is our time.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Come on, come on.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Regular. Mike 38, Mike 38. You.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Brady gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. On play action, now Brady eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey, check it.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
He don't know no better. 47 Mike, 47 Mike. Mike 47.
Ready? Hey, check Mike.
72.
Check Mike 47.
Watch the slant.
Hey, 66.
2nd down and goal. Brady.
They gonna need some therapy.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead. and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from that position so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Let's bring it.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 72.
Mike's 47. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
47's the Mike, boys. 47.
To throw again on second down. Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down and 3.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Who that?
Throwing is Wilson. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Come to my world. 55's Mike, guys. 55.
A final shot before break. Wilson steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Rip. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38. Let's pick it up.
Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's just me. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Now it's Wilson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Guys,
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Wilson dancing to his left. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.